things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on another SEC rival, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Etienne. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Line gets set, first down. Looking for a crease. It's Etienne. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. The Bulldogs pulled one out of the fire and beat Auburn in a close one the last time these two met.
Yeah, it was a really good one in the Deep South Oldest Rattle. We've seen so many great games in this matchup, and that was one of them. But Georgia came away with it, and Auburn got to think about that phrase.
Fires into traffic, picked off. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense.
This nigga ass.
It's a defense that prides themselves on taking the football away. They believe they could impact this game with turnovers, and they get an interception on the opening drive. Wasn't a big return, but that doesn't matter. They stole a possession, and that is huge for their confidence.
Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The back goes in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Alston.
Nigga has Hall of Fame after struggle. We see it.
The first down mark.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Auburn hopes to get War Eagle flying in this red zone trip. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. Touch pass on the run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Quarterback sneaks it ahead. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. You can't do this, too. You just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. About to kick it away after scoring a touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. and Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Oh, shit. What the hell?
Beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw in this drive.
So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground game.
You motherfucker play up here.
They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. He's looking to throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Oh, man. The quarterback almost just threw his 2nd interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked up.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. It's back. Getting some heat. Makes the catch.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage. And one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on 3rd.
Oh.
It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down. They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires the pass, intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throwing catch.
7, Georgia 0.
Auburn doing business in the red zone. Gonna run it. It's Hunter. They make the stop, but they give up 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. Touchdown, Tiger. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the 1st half, got the lead and going for the onside kick.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the 2nd quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last minute.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. If it's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Flushed out of the pocket. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. The Tigers bringing the heat the way Andre Bruce did back in the day.
And they just find those big, nasty, strong, physical guys that can eat up the line of scrimmage and get after quarterbacks. It's one of the staples of these Auburn teams all throughout the years.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
It's 4th down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break.
Bruh, I ate it.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is.
I got you, bro. I ain't gonna blitz no more, man.
Down the field, David, so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
Bro, I'm not trying, bro.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Thorne. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger.
This quarterback really does a nice
Oh
job
my God, bro.
reading coverage. And when you go empty, you spread the defense out.
It's funny
easier
as
to see what the
fuck.
defense is doing.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse. And this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Guys, only Minnesota and Wisconsin have played more often than Auburn and Georgia. This rivalry is rich in tradition.
And you're right, Reese. This goes back to 1892. A long time. This game has been heated. You know a bunch of the names, a bunch of the storylines. And speaking of storylines, how about the mascot for Georgia? Literally trying to bite an Auburn wide receiver. That's how real this rivalry is.
Georgia sends out the punt team. Oh, they faked it, snapped it
Bruh.
up, man. He's not going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs. The fake doesn't work.
fake punt there, but the defense was just way too alert. Give them credit for getting the stop, and now they set their offense up in great field position.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done...
Fires toward the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots, and they're being aggressive, throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. And on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. Quarterback checking the play. To the air, it's Thorne. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's complete. A huge pickup.
Ooh, the defense so lucky that was not a touchdown. The offense saw an opportunity to take a chance and take a shot.
He got Georgia, bro. He got the best team in the country.
This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Auburn. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Etienne.
Oh, shit.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
See that night.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into half.
Okay.
That's caught. It's Etienne. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
Looking to pass. It's back. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He'll turn it loose out to the right. And he throws another interception. His third one of the night. Still running at the 40. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
That's number 2. That's a good year for a lot of people. What a day. Having 2 interceptions already. I might try my hand on the other guy. This guy is not somebody I want to mess with.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Oh, I can't audible this shit. Oh, don't worry. That shit can't bomb. And his man.
He's going to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn! How about this Tigers quarterback etching his name alongside the greats and maybe wearing out Aubie with extra push-ups after all these points?
And you just think about those guys having those kind of days as Nick Marshall, Cam Newton, just superstars at the position. And that's what kind of day he's having so far.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Good concentration to get that squibber inside the 15. And the returner will be knocked down.
Will take over 1st and 10.
One more snap coming before halftime. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll come out.
Bruh, this
and that should send us to halftime. And unforced
Bro.
error there. They don't get the snap off in time. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking for room. It's Ncaa. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, and now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside, even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
Pick.
He fires one deep down the right side. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense up.
And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And the stomping has commenced. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much
Bitch ass nigga on onside kick me. Don't worry about it, nigga.
Rivalry games, David. So this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick.
And he's going empty. Oh, yes, sir.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds the tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing...
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Calling me on the phone.
On third and long, you
Yes,
have to turn loose deep.
with the motherfucking
First and
dog.
second down. You set up third and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force in.
And they'll fake it again. And the pass is incomplete, and the fake punt is a wash. You have an incompletion like that, you always think, why not just let the quarterback throw it? The element of trickery was afoot, and it didn't work. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. To the air, it's Thorne. Still looking, on the move. Fires on the move. Pulls it in. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
There's not a quarterback in college football that's not going to be successful with that much time to throw the football. And I think, Reese, I think I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next room, and he doesn't sound happy. No words that we could use on this broadcast.
Ball carried by the running back. Tackling made at the 20-yard line. Second down.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Fast motion from the offense. On the move. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed into the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of the game.
They move the tight end all over. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Wants to pass it. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Tigers. And the beatdown has ensued. The Tigers extend that lead, and in the Deep South's oldest rivalry, it looks as if the Dogs are in deep trouble.
Yeah, and this is a great sign for Auburn fans who've had to hear it for a while. Georgia's dominated this series of late. Auburn dominating today.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. First down here for the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
Oh, look at that dive.
And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
How nice is it for the quarterback knowing he's got a tight end that can get down the field vertically on the corner route? You know, if you just put it anywhere near this guy with his long arms, he's going to pluck the football. He did it right there.
Off the play fake on first down. Quick shovel pass. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. Offense gets set for second down. Movement here from the tight end. Dropping back, it's Beck. On the run, still looking. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. He's looking downfield to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Etienne. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Auburn 49, Georgia 0.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. After that last fake, I think we know why he's a punter. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. That is coverage just the way they designed it, and they've got him backed up. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Bruh. Yeah.